Hello everyone and welcome back to another video for Destiny 2 Season of the Worthy. Today we'll be going over the weekly reset guide for March 17th, 2020. Happy quarantine week. Unfortunately with the coronavirus, I am so sorry to be bringing you guys this video just because, well, everyone's stuck inside in the quarantine. I hope that everyone is doing well. No one is going outside unless they need to. Please be careful, please be safe, and, well, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Anyway, so we're going to get into the weekly reset for today. Of course, what we like to do for this is we go over every single new thing in Destiny of the week, and then we like to see, what nightfalls, etc., there are. Before we do that, we're going to jump into the store and see what items are in the store today. So, we have new trials ornaments for certain guns, such as the Blind Fury for the Colony, the Mercurial Affliction, and then the All-In for the Ace of Spades, and then that was for the Outbreak Prime. Pretty cool weapons. We have new Trials emotes as well. We also have Carry the Load as one of the new emotes. That's odd, honestly. Okay. What a weird emote. That one we already went through. The Nano Redux for the Raiden Flux, which is very Siva-like, which I really do enjoy. Then we have the Odorer, which is very old. It is from the Black Armory DLC. Trials of Osiris Projection, followed by the Lunatic's Legacy Vehicle, which is brand new. I thought it was one of the ones from the previous season. We do have also the Forged Universal Ornaments. Obviously, this is the Hunter one. Very, very old, but, not a bad-looking set, if I'm being honest. Be aware, the Fourth Horseman is actually available today as well, and there is a new ornament called Death Comes Calling for it. What we are actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys the quick quest steps for it in the video, just because there's no point in making a separate video, and I will tell you guys why in a moment. We then have the new Trials emotes, of course. So we have Trials of Osiris, the emote bundle, I Surrender, which is just waving a flag, Taunt and Flaunt,
I don't know why we're not getting better readings.
followed by Blinding Imagery. Throw back to D1 right there. Now we're going to look at the stuff below. So we have the Aura Crane. It's just making an origami crane, so it's nothing too crazy. Saint 14's Projection for your Ghost, followed by the Scavenger's Boon, Glimmerhead, and Concentrated Matter Gem. So this one will give you an upgrade module or a chance to get one from killing bosses, followed by Glimmer during combat for 4 hours, and the ability to create planetary materials with precision final blows on any enemy. It lasts for 4 hours. We then also have the Bloodline Memorial for the Bastion, which is the weapon ornament for the Bastion, of course. And then we have, finally, Tachyon for Faster Than the Fastest Amalon ship, which has been in the shop for too long, if I do say so myself. For Bright Dust items this week, we have the Distracted, which is just you on your phone. We then have the Abyssal Scream Shotgun Ornament for the Tractor Cannon, which is actually one of my favorite ornaments for the Tractor Cannon. Then have Colossus Helmet Projection, of course. I'm probably not going to show the projections on the Ghost, just because we've kind of seen them before. We then have Saint's Invocation, which is obviously an exotic ship. Find tranquility in the Reprieve. Looks like the Triumph 2019 Destiny 2 ship, just reskinned. Then we have the Perennial Velocity, which is the Amalon Sparrow. I hate it already. The Trader Primist Shell, for ghosts who only know Endless Ambition. And then finally we have Spike, which is throwing a football. And then down below we have the Grayscale Undergrowth, Blind Clutch, Gleaming Boons. Basically we have the rest of the boons. Now that we've covered those, we're going to get into the whole meat and potatoes of this weekly reset, and we're going to go around the map. But first things first, I want to cover that it is Double Glory this week, so if you want to level up your comp, go. And then also, Zavala is giving out an exotic quest for the Fourth Horseman. If you guys play D1, you already know what the Fourth Horseman is. I'm going to tell you how to do the quest, but be aware, it is time-gated for the Quarry Legendary Lost Sector on the EDZ, so you'll be able to do it tomorrow, not today. I'm so sorry about that, guys, but Bungie can only do so much. The steps are fairly easy. It's just going from place to place, killing Cabal, nothing too strenuous. Be aware I will put out a video tomorrow on how to get the 4th Horseman easily, because that's what we like to do on this channel. We don't like to do anything like, that take 3 hours. As for the weekly reset stuff, Vanguard this week. Of course, the Vanguard strikes burns are solar, so it's going to be solar for everything this week. Grounded, and then Brawler as the perks for strikes today. For the ordeal, it is the Exodus Crash exotic Exodus Crash Nightfall, which you guys will really know that you'll get a blue exotic sparrow from completing it. I don't know why it took me so long to talk like that. Lake of Shadows drops the Militia's Birthright for the grenade launcher primary from the boss. Inverted Spire, it drops the Trichomatica, which is a ghost shell. And then the Festering Core is one of the new strikes that I've barely played, and it unfortunately has no unique item, which kind of sucks. But it's all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. Mercury is the flashpoint of this week, so make sure you go do some adventures and the public event that spawns there. Black Armory Forges, of course, are always located on the EDZ. It is Gofanon today, and after Gofanon, it repeats, so it will go Izanami, Burguj, and then it will go back to Gofanon, so be aware that's what forges you will do in this coming week. The EDZ still has the Seraph Tower public event. If you still need to do that, go ahead and do it. And, of course, we still have the EDZ bunker. Our new bunker on Moon, I believe, will come out next week. So make sure you still upgrade this one, fully upgraded like me. Make sure that you start hoarding those Warmind bits and Chippets so you can upgrade the next bunker easily. For the Nightmare this week, the Wandering Nightmare on the Moon is located in Soros Harbor, which is the Nightmare of Zortol. So in Soros Harbor, he's located right at the keep, right there, underneath the Red Spire, or the Scarlet Keep, whatever you want to call it. Pit of Heresy, of course, go get your Pinnacle gear, nothing new there. We then have the following Nightmare hunts, Nightmare Despair, so Crota, Son of Oryx. We then have the Fanatic, and then finally we have good old Omnigul. Brilliant. Then we also have the Mysterious Disturbance, so Travel to the Moon, basically the first mission of Shadowkeep. I don't need to keep saying this. Finally, the Seraph Tower, you can do it in the Anchor of Light, but you cannot access the bunker, so why are you even trying to do it? Also, we have the Nightmare Slayers to defeat 30 Nightmares, and then finally do 4 weekly. So essentially, you can do this bounty every 2 weeks, because there's only 2 weekly bounties available. I barely... Mars this week is Damkath the Mask, which drops the Ikelos sniper rifle from the escalation protocols. As for the Dreaming City this week, it is medium strength for the Curse. The Ascendant location for the Ascendant Challenge this week is in the Spine of Karis. So make sure you go and grab that if you would like to, get a little something. For Gambit this week, the only thing new is the Reckoning, which is the Sword Hive Knights, aka Discount Alakul the Darkblade. He drops the Soul Survivor, the Lonesome Nightwatch, Last Man Standing, and the Just In Case from Tier 2 and 3. So make sure you go and do that if you want any of those guns. For the Menagerie this week, it is Pagori, the Vex Hydra, with Extinguish, Match Game, and Attrition. So if you want to go ahead and do that, I'm not going to stop you. But no one really does the Menagerie anymore, if I'm being honest. It's kind of a dead game mode in Destiny. The challenges this week for the following, raids, if anyone still likes to do those. For the Garden of Salvation, it is 0 to 100. Once you deposit motes, you have 10 seconds to fully fill the bank. This applies to both banks. Don't know what part that is, but that's okay. I don't do raids anymore. Last Wish is Strength of Memory. So for Riven, players must not shoot the same Riven eye more than once. Sounds easy. Scourge of the Past, to each their own. Prime Phase 2. Each player needs to destroy one of Insurrection Prime's 6 shield generators and must not shoot one more than once each damage phase. So just stick to your generator and shoot the same one in, once per damage phase. For the Garo with both hands, Galrin players must shoot stun one and only one of Galrin's hands during the hand-raising phases. So just focus on one hand. That's it. So for the Eater of Worlds and Spire of Stars, I'm just going to go into it. For those raids this week, the active modifier for those two is actually called Arsenal. So weapons have no reserve ammo. Emptying the clip of your weapon refills the clips of your holstered weapons, so just keep switching back and forth. Arms Master required loadout is kinetic auto rifle, energy auto rifle, power weapon can be anything. Leviathan, normal, and prestige. The weekly order this week is Gauntlet, Gardens, Pools, and then Callus. The challenge this week is Gauntlet. Players must not stand on the same plate more than once. Brilliant. And unfortunately, that will cover the weekly reset for this week. You know, there's not really a lot new in Destiny besides the whole, you know, Fourth Horseman that you can't get till tomorrow. So that's kind of great. So make sure you guys go and do whatever you want to do this week. Hopefully this video helped you in any way, shape, or form. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification box. I'm posting daily Destiny content for Season of the Worthy, when there is content available, of course. Comment down below if this update in any way, shape, or form, or what you guys are doing to stay safe in the quarantine. And as always, guys, have a great day, and peace out.